In a candid revelation, Tom Brady recently spoke about his enduring passion for football, describing the sport as his true love. This declaration came just over 2 years after his high-profile split from supermodel Gisele Bündchen. The timing of Brady's statement coincided with a significant moment in Bündchen's life, as she had recently welcomed her first child with her new partner, Joaquim Valente, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor. The juxtaposition of these events has sparked intense media coverage, with many drawing attention to the emotional intricacies of both Brady and Bündchen's post-divorce lives. Brady's words reveal a deep commitment to the sport that has defined his entire career. Over the past few decades, he has achieved legendary status in the NFL, securing 7 Super Bowl championships and countless individual awards. However, his relationship with football has never been without its complexities. His decision to retire from the game multiple times, each time only to return, has been the subject of both admiration and scrutiny. His final retirement announcement in February 2023 seemed to mark a definitive end to his playing days, but fans and critics alike have continued to wonder about the possibility of a return, given his apparent inability to walk away from the sport that has shaped his life and identity. The timing of Brady's statement about football being his true love is particularly poignant given the emotional and public nature of his split from Bündchen. Their marriage, which lasted for 13 years, was often seen as one of the most glamorous and powerful in the world, with Brady's sports career at its peak and Bündchen enjoying her own success as one of the most recognized faces in fashion. However, cracks in their relationship began to show in the latter years, culminating in their separation in October 2022. At the heart of their breakup was reportedly Brady's decision to unretire from football in 2022, a move that strained their family dynamic. Bündchen, who had been supportive of her husband's career throughout their marriage, reportedly felt that Brady's relentless commitment to football was taking a toll on their family life. The couple shares 2 children, Benjamin and Vivian, and Bündchen had often spoken about her desire for Brady to be more present at home. In contrast, Brady's return to football, after initially announcing his retirement in early 2022, seemed to reinforce the idea that his dedication to the sport outweighed other aspects of his life, including his family. This tension between personal and professional priorities is believed to have contributed significantly to their eventual divorce. Since the breakup, both Brady and Bündchen have navigated their separate paths in the public eye. Brady's return to football for one more season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, despite his personal struggles, was seen as a testament to his love for the game, but also to his competitive nature. He ultimately announced his second and final retirement in February 2023, choosing to step away from the sport after 23 seasons. Bündchen, on the other hand, has focused on her own career and personal growth. She has become an advocate for wellness, mindfulness, and sustainability, while also raising her 2 children. In late 2023, news broke that Bündchen had started a relationship with Joaquim Valente, a man much younger than Brady, and it was soon confirmed that she had also given birth to Valente's child. The news of her new relationship and pregnancy garnered considerable attention, particularly due to the timing, as it marked a new chapter in her life so soon after her divorce from Brady. While Brady's public focus has remained on his post-football ventures, including his involvement in various business endeavors and media projects, his comments about football being his true love provide insight into his ongoing connection to the game. For Brady, football was not just a career, it was a source of identity, purpose, and fulfillment. Despite his immense wealth and fame, football offered a sense of challenge and excitement that few other aspects of his life could match. In interviews following his retirement, Brady often spoke about the emotional highs and lows of his playing days, acknowledging both the sacrifices and the rewards that came with being one of the greatest athletes in history. Brady's relationship with football has always been complex. He has often stated that his decision to pursue a career in the NFL was driven by a desire to prove himself, especially after being overlooked by many college scouts. That chip on his shoulder was part of what made him a fierce competitor. Yet, as he advanced in his career, the pressures of fame, performance, and physical strain began to take a toll on his personal life. He was repeatedly confronted with the reality that his success on the field was coming at the expense of his relationships, particularly his marriage with Bündchen. For a long time, the couple appeared to have found a balance between Brady's demanding career and Bündchen's high-profile modeling career. However, the challenges of maintaining such a balance in the face of their growing family and Brady's refusal to give up football created a rift that ultimately led to their divorce. Brady's commitment to football, which had been a source of unity early on, became the very thing that drove them apart. His inability to let go of the sport and focus on his family life made it increasingly difficult for him and Bunchen to sustain a harmonious relationship. Now, more than 2 years after the breakup, Brady's declaration of his true love for football serves as both a reflection of his ongoing devotion to the game and a sign of his emotional recovery. While it may seem surprising to some that he is still so entrenched in the world of football, it's important to understand that the sport has been the defining feature of Brady's life for nearly his entire existence. Football shaped his worldview, his approach to challenges, and his understanding of success. To him, stepping away from the game fully would be like losing a part of himself. The announcement comes at a time when both Brady and Bunchen seem to have found their own individual paths forward. Bunchen's life with Valente and their child represents a new chapter, one that is presumably focused on personal fulfillment and motherhood. Brady, too, appears to be embracing the next stage of his life, where football is no longer the centerpiece but still holds a cherished place in his heart. In the public eye, there has been much speculation about whether Brady would ever consider returning to football, especially with the allure of competitive play never entirely fading for an athlete of his caliber. Yet, his recent comments seem to suggest that he is content with the idea of being retired, even if that retirement means stepping away from the field but not from the love of the game. It is clear that football has been a lifelong passion for Brady, one that he will carry with him even in his post-playing days. As the years go on, Brady's relationship with football will likely continue to evolve. His role in the sport, whether as a mentor, commentator, or businessman, will ensure that he remains a significant figure in the NFL's ecosystem. But as he steps further into retirement, his acknowledgement of football as his true love serves as a reminder of the deep emotional connection that athletes often have to their respective sports, a bond that transcends the highs and lows of a career and endures long.